Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about birds of paradise. The birds of paradise are among the most beautiful creatures on Earth. The majority of the species are found in eastern Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and eastern Australia. Their habitats are rainforests and mid-montane forests, with a few species found in open savannas. They generally live in the treetops of the tropical forest. There are an estimated 42 species of birds of paradise. They tend to be solitary birds and only come together to mate. The lifespan is 5 to 8 in the wild and up to 30 years in zoos. Size varies depending on species, from the king bird of paradise at approximately 5.9 inches to the black sicklebill at 43 inches. Most species of birds of paradise are distinguished by striking colors and bright plumage of yellow, blue, scarlet, and green. These colors distinguish them as some of the world's most dramatic and attractive birds. Males have brightly colored and elaborate plumage, while the female's plumage is more drab with their color patterns of tan and brown. Males often sport vibrant feathered ruffs or amazingly elongated feathers, which are known as wires or streamers. Some species have enormous head plumes or other distinctive ornaments, such as breast shields or head fans. The 42 species of birds of paradise look very different from each other, and they also sound very different from each other. The sounds they make run the gamut from basic squawks to seemingly mechanical noises to melodious whistles to sounds that don't involve their voices at all. The feeding habits of birds of paradise are not well known, but it is believed that most species are fruit eaters. Most birds of paradise also eat insects. They have been observed tearing apart dead wood to get to insects. Some species have been seen eating seeds, frogs, and reptiles. Birds of paradise build their nests from soft materials such as leaves, ferns, and vine tendrils, typically placed in a tree fork. Clutch size is somewhat uncertain. In the large species, it is almost always just one egg. Smaller species may produce clutches of 2 to 3. Eggs hatch after 16 to 22 days, and the young fledge at 20 to 30 days of age, but may stay with the parents for many weeks before heading out on their own. Little is known of wild bird of paradise behavior, but it is thought that natural predators include hawks and snakes. Eggs and chicks are the most vulnerable to attack. Hunting for plumes and habitat destruction have reduced some species to endangered status. Habitat destruction due to deforestation is now the predominant threat. Here are some interesting facts about birds of paradise. Their plumes are used as currency by certain New Guinea tribes, and humans have used bird of paradise plumes as symbols of power and wealth for centuries. A male Reggiana bird of paradise is on the flag and stamps of Papua New Guinea. The plume from the bird of paradise was used in the royal crown worn by the King of Nepal before the establishment of a republic. Now the crown is housed in Naranhiti Palace Museum. Here are some species of birds of paradise. This fellow is a real king of color. This is the king bird of paradise. An extraordinary courtship display is performed by the male with a series of tail swinging, fluffing of the white abdominal feathers that makes the bird look like a cotton ball, and acrobatic movements of their elongated tail wires. Look at the wiry feathers on this 12-wired bird of paradise. During this dance, he uses them to tickle the female below him. The western Parosha bird of paradise is the king of dance. For his ballerina performance, he lifts special feathers around his body to make a tutu-like skirt. This is Wilson's bird of paradise, wearing a blue rubber shower cap. No, the bright color on his head is his bare skin. The vocal cop's superb bird of paradise shows a blue frowny face on a black crescent-shaped cape. His dance is a smooth gliding sidestep. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.